Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiasts. It's already February, but this is my first stream of the year. I was LARPing as a bum for a while, which is why there haven't been any streams as of late. I did come back from my official break, which was supposed to end in December, but if you're an astute observer, you may have noticed that I only streamed once before immediately going on another hiatus. So this time is gonna be different. I'm here to stay at least. I'll probably get 2 streams off instead of 1 before going on my next break, but picking up right where I left off by playing Valkyrier's Year's Bumper Burn. Gonna get back into the swing of things. To be honest, I'm pretty tired of this mini game, so the sooner I can max out my scores here, the better. And that's all to say that I'm probably going to go as hard in on this as I can over my next few streams, just so that I can finally get it out of the way and move past this chapter of my streaming career. But I don't have a whole lot of time to be streaming. Maybe the stream will be 30 minutes, we'll see. But I'm not gonna stress too much about getting a high score today. I'll just play full games and not worry too much until maybe my next stream, because as things currently stand, I kind of need to get back into the groove of things before I think I, actually get back to the level I was at when I was actively streaming. Anyways, I'm thinking of putting out a new streaming schedule. I'm sure my 5 subscribers, I'm subscribed to myself now. I had to boost the numbers one way or another. But to my other 5 subscribers, I want to say that your dedication is very much appreciated. I will do everything I can to make sure that you get good content on a frequent basis. So with that goal in mind, I'm thinking of maybe going hog wild with a new streaming schedule. I'm currently at a point in life where I could probably stream every day if I wanted to. So don't be surprised if I get overly ambitious and decide to stream 7 days a week. I already tried to make a schedule streaming 5 days a week, and that did not go well. Which is to say that 7 days a week should be easy. But, I know all the fellow enthusiasts out there have been, wondering what's been going on with me since I haven't been around. And first of all, I want to say thank you very much for your, your thoughts. I don't know about concerns. I mean, there's no need to be concerned about me or anything. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, life's been going on. No winning lottery numbers, no winning sports bets. So I'm still, I wouldn't say I'm in the trenches, but I'm not really making it out in any way. But yeah, I've got to say, I'm kind of hoping that I can stick to a bit more consistency, not just in my streams, but, well, I don't want to get too personal here, but, maybe I could, like, stop, this is awkward. I want to be honest with you guys, but to be honest, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that I have a bit of a, I'll save it for next stream. Anyways, let's say, it's about time that get the pleasantries out of the way, and, with me sitting here, having no choice but to play Bumper Burn for an extended period of time, I think I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go all in here. No time like the present, after all. Said I was just gonna take things easy and play full games instead of trying to max out the score, but what's the point of that? The whole reason I'm here is to max out my score so I can leave. Nothing like real, I don't know what I was gonna say. Nothing like, Fire and Brimstone. What do you guys think? Was that a good line? I thought it sounded pretty tough. Anybody want to come over to the ledge? I'm just chilling out here. It's a great time. Come on, guys. Come on! It's no fun out by yourself. Not at all. I did say that I was going to come back yesterday in my community post. I'm sure all the enthusiasts are confused as to why I didn't stream yesterday and now I'm streaming today. The reason for that being is that sometimes I get yesterday and today mixed up, so hope you can forgive my mistake. It happens sometimes. I hope you can understand. I'm sure the same thing happens to a lot of people. But regardless of whether I'm streaming today, yesterday, or tomorrow, you know, get the work done. That's the important part, I think. I have a couple specific streaming goals for this year. Well, I don't know about goals. They're more so just, goals. Yeah. But once I'm done with, Bumper Burn, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go back to full, streams of the full game, full playthroughs, I mean. I don't know what exactly that may entail. To be honest, I'm not super sure that I want to go back to finishing the challenge runs that I did last year. All of them were almost completed, but since it has been a while, I'm thinking that maybe I'll just start them over from scratch when I'm ready, or maybe I'll just put them on the back burner, so to speak. I'll decide what to do about them later, because there are more ideas that I have for runs right now that I'd kind of like to tackle before I lose my motivation. So let me think. For the 2-button challenge, which challenges had I not completed? I think I need to optimize Rayquaza's Balloon Panic for the 2-button challenge. For the 8-button challenge, I think I need to play Balloon Panic and, what's it called? Spooky, yeah, Rotom Spooky Shoot 'em Up. So, that'll need to happen. for sure. But I don't know if that's going to be soon or if it's going to be far down the line. I wonder if you could clear the minigame without moving. I had to set down the controller for a moment, but that is an interesting idea, I feel like. I bet you could. I bet it's possible. It'd be worth trying. Very least, you could give it 1 or 2 attempts and see if maybe you would, get enough varying results that it might give you hope that it's possible. I'm not going to try it right now. I have to focus on the objective immediately ahead of me. Otherwise, nothing will happen. There will be no progress. I think it'll be a few more days before I come up with a streaming schedule for the foreseeable future, but I'm definitely gonna have it posted up on the YouTube page once I come to a decision. I generally haven't been very good at following the schedules, so it might not even matter if I have one posted or not. But I like to have a schedule posted just because it helps me to. I don't want to keep myself motivated, because that makes me sound like I'm generally speaking not motivated, which is simply not true. I'm a very motivated individual, very hardworking. I just happen to have the not want to do things virus, and every once in a while I get sick with the virus, and makes it kind of hard to get stuff done. Which isn't to say that I don't do stuff, or that I don't want to do stuff. Please trust me. I called myself a bum earlier, but that's only in the figurative sense. I'm no bum. Please, please, you have to believe me. Yeah. Alright, well, same time tomorrow. That's gonna be where I start with my comeback to streaming. I'll come back to Bumper Burn, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're just gonna keep going at it until we eventually beat the game like this. That's what I'm thinking. And then, who knows what I'll do after that. I got a couple ideas, but I need to stay vague about it. Otherwise, you guys will all know and lose the ambiguity. They'll lose the mystique behind my actions, and that means I'll also be losing a considerable amount of aura. Not good. Not good at all. So for now, the fellow and the enthusiast are gonna have to stay in the dark about my streams. Ooh, okay. Not bad. He's starting off like this, but I get the feeling that I had more motion than this in the past. I think I had routine movements that went all the way up to the 6th multiplier? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling it was something like that. For now, let's focus on the first couple seconds. Let me focus on the first couple seconds. I don't mean to drag you into this. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna zone in on this opening sequence and see if I can get into a groove here where I'm getting at least, well, preferably 4, but at least 3 point multipliers before the 2nd and 3rd and so on waves get involved here. You know what I mean. The waves where more Pokemon drop onto the field. Okay. Well, there's a start. So, I'm not quite sure what I would need to do to get Quilava and Claydol. Claydol, I've gotten a couple times. I have really squeaky chair. I don't know if you can hear it, but the chair is really quite squeaky. And it's distracting. If one of you could head over to my house and fix my chair, that'd be greatly appreciated. Just hit me up in the community page. I'll let you know my address, but we can't share that to the general public. I don't want anyone giving me surprise birthday parties, to be honest. Because I hate fun and whimsy. And don't even think about asking Benjamin Netanyahu where I live. Big Ben may have seen a couple of my comments, so he definitely knows my address at this point. It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta live knowing you're boned. well. I mean, it kind of seems like, oh my goodness, you see that? As I was saying, it kind of seems like if I can manage to get through Claydol, then there's a good chance I can get Quilava, even if the multiplier is an immediate. What was I calling it before that? The knockoffs? Even if I don't knock them off immediately, it seems like I can still knock them off by the time the next waves appear. So that might, might be worth. Might be worthwhile to keep going on attempts that don't get the instant multipliers. Which, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been canceling them all. Okay. So, how are all the enthusiasts doing? Hope you've all been well. See, we have a lot of active chat members today. There may be a lot of you, but there's only one of me, so just keep that in mind. I might not be able to answer all your comments. Just keep it in mind. Just, because there's so many of you. Might be my high score for the day. 48,000, let's get more, come on! Alright, well, that gives me a bit of hope. That's probably the longest we've gone so far. Longest I've gone, excuse me. I forgot that all the enthusiasts out there have already maxed out their scores with Magnemite. I'm behind the times now. It'd be great if I could receive a bit of tutelage from all the enthusiasts out there who preceded me, but they say that if you learn something through your own discovery, that the lesson will stick with you more than if someone else taught you. So I'm gonna figure out how to conquer this game on my own and hopefully join the ranks of you all in terms of overall prowess, but really, I'm in awe. Alright, so I'd say that's restart worthy. Let's try to aim for a bit more than just 4 or even 5 through the first 20 seconds. Let's give it, let's give it maybe like 5 more tries. It's the first stream back in a while. Commentary's been quite rough, so I won't subject the enthusiast any longer. I'll, I'll leave it at about this point for now. Alright. 3 more 10s. Also, let me look out the window. I just I just heard someone check the door. Looks like it's packages. Okay. Packages. I'll pick those up in a moment, but I gotta stick to my word first and see to it that all the enthusiasts get what they deserve. But let's just sit here and see what happens. Did say maybe it could be possible to clear the game. without having to move. Now, obviously that would be easier to pull off, with the heavier Pokemon. At this point, I'm getting clip farmed here, so I can't really say that it looks too optimistic here with Magnemite, but I'm gonna go out to check. Okay, I don't know what the goal is here. That's okay. I probably could have just let the minigame finish and then looked at the animations to see if 3700 is a good enough score. Okay, what? So that was... Is this my last attempt? Is this what it's coming down to? Alright, well let's watch me see it out to the end. Okay. Well, we more or less had a good comeback session, got the ball rolling. Same time tomorrow. Be there or don't. Honestly, if I were you, I don't know which decision I would make. But thank you all for joining me. Please hydrate, take art, and take care of yourself in the days to come.